opened by me.
In any event, through the course of years, I've had the opportunity for different things, retirement parties, birthday parties, etc., to do top 10 lists. So this seems like a really great opportunity to do a top 10 list. So we're going to do a top 10 list for George, okay? Not 9, it's 10. Thank you. This is my Ed McMahon. This is the top 10 list direct from Omaha, Nebraska. These are the top 10 signs that George is planning on becoming the President of the United States. Number 10. He's been on a filibuster since age 12.
That's for sure.
Number 9. Calls all his buddies constituents. Number 8. Buys all his clothes from J.C. President.
You sure not the Goodwill?
No. Number 7. He's taking an online course through the George W. Bush Foundation on political speaking, entitled Incredible-tastic, good-talking thingy that helps you, you know, you talk to folks so they understandable your view of points. And he's doing great with that.
Oh my God.
Number 6. In order to win the senior citizen vote, George is advocating tax-free status on all prescription drugs and adult diapers.
Poor George.
Number 5, when eating his meals, he only uses half the plate, the right and the far right.
I love it. It's good.
Recognizing the need for a future First Lady, George has written a personal ad. It reads in part, future presidential nominee seeks possible First Lady, applicant must have conservative views, sound fiscal policy, and a nice personality.
Oh, that'd be
Number 3. When you get George's voicemail, it says, sorry I can't take your call right now, but your vote is very important. When he hears ideas and suggestions that he doesn't like, he yells, I veto you! And number 1, the top 10 signs that George is becoming the President of the United States has specially embroidered boxer-style underwear that says, Hail to the Chief, stitched in the waistband.
Poor Georgie.
Boxers.
You sure it's not depends?
Now, but I think, you know, in the world of politics, that, you know, a lot of presidential or political, they don't write their own material. They have speechwriters, okay? And in tune with that, I want us to use our imagination. And we're in the year 2012 now. I want us to go up to 2032. Wow. And 20 years from now, and 20 years from now, George Higgins might be, just might be, addressing the nation. Okay? So.
Oh my God.
I give you the President of the United States in 2032. And here's the speech that he's never read before, prepared by his speechwriter. Good luck.
Poor George.
I really want you to read it.
My fellow Americans, it gives me great pleasure to here in the year of 2013 to humbly accept the office of the President of our United States of America. I look forward to 4 years of economic prosperity and renewed national pride. I believe in America and I believe in you. Together we can make America stronger, prouder, and better than any time in its history. Thank you to all my supporters who have gathered here today. Thank you for coming and thank you for your support. I still don't know how those kids from Bates College got those hands on all those absentee ballots, but I'm glad they were finally exonerated of all charges. Before I go further, I would like to thank several people today. First, let me thank former Presidents Mitt Romney, George W. Bush, and President Ronald Reagan, who have not aged a bit.
You're good, baby. Read it slowly.
Oh my God.
A special thank you to
How long
President
is it?
2016. As everyone knows, it's only been 6 months since President Reagan was cryogenically unfrozen at Bethesda Medical Center. So thank you, Mr. President, for being here. And it looks like you're getting over your case of freezer burn very well, Mr. President. You'll be back in movies in no time. Special thanks to former President Mitt Romney, who took time away from his very busy schedule counting his money, taking over corporations, and canceled appointments to cut his hair to be here today. Thank you, President Romney. And how could I not thank George W. Bush, who was just released from the hospital earlier this week from a very scary and stressful double surgery on his brain.
And his what?
His brain. They have implants. The doctor performed a very delicate operation, taking his head out of his ass, and then managed to get his foot out of his mouth. Very tricky surgery indeed. It's only been performed one other time on Vice President Joe Biden. Of course, none of this presidential election would be possible without two very important people in my life, my mother and father.
Good writing, Kevin.
As everyone knows. She is beautiful, loving, and still considers me
talk about?
a little boy, even though I'm now 38 years old and the President of the United States. As most family members know, my mother has loads of wonderful talents and attributes. Among those attributes is a very well-defined sense of being careful, cautious, and perhaps of being a bit little paranoid.
Runs in the family. Sorry.
We have a saying here in the Higgins family that my mother never met a door that she didn't lock and never saw a stranger that didn't look like danger.
That's not true.
It's true. To that end, I'm happy to announce today that my mom, Lisa Higgins, is hereby appointed to Director of Homeland Security. Congratulations, Mom. I'm sure you will do great. And don't worry, we will be sure to clean up and lock up when we're to leave the place today.
Close the blinds.
Yeah.
That's right.
To my father, I owe many things as well. His warped sense of humor and putting things like this speech and making me read them out loud is truly bizarre. However, I'm confident that his early diagnosis of dementia or Alzheimer's disease is totally without merit. Well, my dad's mental condition notwithstanding, I'm proud and happy to appoint my father, Kevin Higgins, as Executive Director of the newly created Department of Fun, Absurdity, Ridiculousness, Tricks, and Sarcasm. Or as we call it, the Department of Farts. Congratulations, Dad. If there's anyone who should be in charge of farts, it's you. To everyone else, I say once again, thank you for your support, thank you for your votes, and thank you for coming here today. Let's have a great 4 years, and let's have another victory celebration like this in 2036. Right now, I have to say goodnight, because it looks like my dad wet his pants again. And I have to apply the baby powder.
Stop it.
That's happening now. When my mom changes him. Good night, everyone.
Oh my God. Baby boo-boo.
Now for the real estate.
Yeah.
No, well, you know what? You should give a few
Yeah, you
words.
should say something,
real.
George.
The real estate.
I'm not
Speech.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming here today.
We know you won't need
Taking time out of your busy schedules. Thank you for all the gifts.
Say something in Chinese.
Yeah, give it Chinese now.
Say something in Chinese.
No pressure.
谢谢很多你们来这里今天。
Would
What does that mean?
Thank you all for coming here today very much.
Aww.
That's it. There ain't no more. Continue drinking, continue eating, and thanks for coming. We're here for what?
Yeah.